in the drip when I stash, yeah. Ain't got time to chat, yeah. I'm running to the bag. Hold up, king, run it up, run it up.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Boys and girls, back at it again in the reaction video. Today, we're going to get into Metallica, Master of Puppets, Seattle, 1989. So when I did live in Moscow, a lot of comments were saying, hey, check out Seattle, 1989. It's crazy. It's lit. You got to go get it. And there wasn't a specific song. It was just anything from there. So Master of Puppets, I believe I have heard. That name sounds familiar. And like I said, with 70s, 80s, and 90s bands, I couldn't tell you who does what song from what band, and even if I'm listening to it, I couldn't name the song. I'm just not familiar with it at all. So, Master of Puppets sounds familiar. So I think I've heard it, but you guys said the concert was lit, so let's get into it. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button with those notification bells so you don't miss a single video. Then up here, I have all my social media that I'm most active on. Yes, I make music, Spotify, Pandora, Google Play, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music, I'm there. Search your boy up. Links for all that in the description down below, as well as I will put a card right here for my latest song. You should check that out. It's a bop. It's fire. So with all that out of the way, I hope you're having a great day. Come vibe with your boy. It is what it is. Nothing yet. Not familiar yet. Man, just listen to that concert. The crowd. Oh shit, they got all three now, okay. That was a cool way to bring everybody out. Something about this is very soothing. I feel it, dude. It's gonna drop. Oh! Okay, yeah! Yeah. I recognize that. I guess maybe that's an intro that they do for the concert, or that's on the actual album, I don't know, but yeah, I recognize this, okay. Oh, dude, the crowd! What a crowd. Dude, just the energy in there. Look at it. It is packed in there. Yes. Okay. For sure recognize this now. That's a big drum set. I love how bands back then, like, they could just play the music, didn't even have to have lyrics at certain parts, and it's just a vibe. The crowd is getting it, bro. So is this a new song, or is this still part of the same song? And it's like a breakdown or a bridge or something, or an outro. Yeah, I would assume this is still the same. Nice, dude. It's definitely got a rhythm and a groove to it. Oh. Okay. Yes. So it is the same song. Oh no! Killed it. That arena is like a lot bigger than it looks. I don't know where they're at, but it's massive, but it doesn't look big at the same time until the lights just hit the crowd. Oh yeah. Sold out, dude. Got some growls in there. Dude, what a performance. What a performance. So that is one thing that I miss about, of course, there's no cell phones and stuff back then. Like there's no social media. People aren't just glued to their phones. So like the concert was, the crowd was really engaged. They're just, everybody's in the moment. Everybody is just vibing out and focused on the presence, focused on the band, focused on the energy and vibe and everything. And that's something nowadays that will never be able to be replicated unless, you know, they just confiscate phones at the door or whatever. But that's not going to happen. And you can really tell the difference, man. People look like they're, of course, they might be on drugs and drunk and stuff. I mean, it's concerts, but a lot of it is just the music too. Like they're really consumed by the music because they're not distracted by anything else. So the concerts back then are just one of a kind, man. Like, and the loyalty of the fans too, because of how you listen to music back then, like you had to buy the record, you had to get copies, physical copies of the record and play it. And you know, the only time you could see these bands and stuff is on TV. Like you don't just have this easy access. So you don't really take the bands and the art for granted. Like nowadays, it's just like you can get it at the fingertips, any genre, any whatever. And a lot of people don't appreciate the music like they did back then. And that goes for all genres. But you can really just see the difference in the loyalty and the excitement and the fan base versus nowadays, you know, and everybody in the crowd's engaged and it just looks intense, man. It's like just one big collective all together everybody's on the same page, you know what I mean? So that in it of itself is awesome. Now the song itself, so I definitely recognize the chorus. I've heard that for sure. The intro, I don't know if that is something that they do when they're touring or, you know, they did when they were touring, or if it's, you know, maybe on the album or something. I don't, never heard the intro. I really like how they did the intro though. They started it off roadshow, I think, with the bass. Then they brought in the guitars one by one and just kind of multi-layered on top of each other, and it's building and it's building. And then the way that the chords progress and the notes progress, that builds and then it drops. Fantastic, man. It was just this nice rise into the song, and then it's hype, and it, you know, it gets people going, and it me too, like, because you're getting used to what they're doing with this slow, kind of relaxed, and then out of nowhere, you know, they build it up and drop you, and it really does have a better effect, more effective effect to get you hype for the music. And then that breakdown or that break that they did towards the end, where I wasn't sure if it was a different song or not, I like that as well, because it didn't keep the song, it didn't make it stale. You know, there was this change up, and it kind of gives you a break at the concert for sure to kind of relax a little bit, because as you can see, there was mosh pits going on. People are just getting hype, and this gives them a chance to kind of relax on that little breakdown and then get back into it. You know, they catch their breath, you know, get their second wind, and then go back into it. And the guitar solo, dude was ripping it on the guitar and then get back into it. That is another thing with older bands and different genres, but mainly just older music, you know, pre-2000, all kind of genres, is there was a lot more free-form art, creativity in the music. It wasn't so bound by a box for commercial radio. It was definitely a lot more free in the terms of the structure of the song. It's not just verse, chorus, done. There's an intro in here. There's differences in the verses into the chorus. There's that breakdown piece, but guitar solo, and it's a long song. I think that was like 10 minutes, and it didn't feel stale, you know? It just felt like a continuous ride, and there was a lot of things going on in there to kind of give it that art piece feel. You know, it wasn't just this radio-ready, factory-printed BS. You know, it was different. It was a musical piece, you know? So I really do appreciate the older music for that. And, you know, it still happens today. There's definitely bands and artists in all genres that do that today. But for the most part, mainstream music in all genres, it just has kind of a formula, and it's just been taken over by corporate and labels and business, and just kind of suppressed the art form a little bit, just the way that the industry's gone. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just pointing out I really like that. So that'll do it for today's reaction video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow. It helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here, go ahead and smash that sub button. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You know what to do. Leave some comments in the comment section down below. What did you think about this song? What do you think about that style, those times, regardless of the genre, versus today? They each have their pros and cons, no doubt. Like, today's concerts are awesome. You can share it with friends and family at the touch of your thumbs. There's definitely pros and cons. I think people just need to learn how to really appreciate and absorb the moment when they're at places like this, or they're at concerts, or they're at Coachella, or wherever. Just, do a bit of both. Have some balance. Too many people nowadays take art for granted. So let me know what you think about that. As well as, if you enjoyed Metallica and you're new to Metallica, go check them out. I'm checking them out. So far, what I've heard, they're a fantastic band. And I know I've heard some of their music. I know there's a lot I haven't heard. So I'm excited to jump into it. But with all that being said, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sending positive vibes your way. And until next time, I'm out. Let's get this bag.
Tower over these rappers just like the Eiffel. I'm probably in the scope, but in a scope, not talking rifles. My competition's depressing, I really got no rivals. They only start dissing me when they feeling suicidal. Someone check the vitals. I'm going places with my brothers like Wayans. This my Marshall Mathers flow. It be going through changes. I've been growing and changing.